Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Lane, Cryptid Encounters here. So I got this footage. I wanted to do a markup just to show you where these Sasquatches are, and then I'll kick it over to the video, and I'll show you the eye movement and whatnot. So we're gonna go to Edit, Markup. So you can see his eyes right here. Hold on a minute. Let me change the tip on that. So we got eyes right here. There's the head. Looks like there might even be a little juvenile on it attached to his shoulder, and then another Sasquatch back here. And then there's one right here underneath the canopy. But actually, this Sasquatch, this is the tree canopy right here. He's actually leaning down, so he is about 15 foot tall. This is the zoomed in version. So I'm going to take you to the video and show you the actual video. But we'll see how big he is here in just a second. So it's the 58-second mark. I'll let this play a little bit in case anybody wants to actually stop and go through it, because there's other Sasquatch in the video. We'll let it play here for a minute.
Boom, boom.
Getting up there, just about there.
Woo!
See? Alright. You can see where he's leaned in there watching me. He's got his lens shade halfway across his pupil there to cut down on flash, eye flashes and stuff. So reflections. So here we go. I'm going to move through this a little bit. We'll see his eye movement. See him blinking. There we go. You're starting to see the outline of his face there. See his shades, his lens shades moving, uncovering his eye. As I'm moving the light back and forth, he's adjusting to that accordingly. That's how experienced these guys are with light at night. They adjust their eyes accordingly as they need to see fit to keep from eyes glaring, so people can't see their reflections and whatnot. Check that out. Look at his eyes moving. Now you see this light right here on the top? Right here? That's that little baby that's on his head. He can't control the light completely. And you can see his reflections showing up. He's got a baby on top of his head there. A juvenile. Maybe not a young baby, but a little juvenile's right there. Maybe possibly two of them. He's got one bigger juvenile and then one littler one right there, a baby right there on top of the head. Look at these eyes. Okay. You can see the that lens shade is halfway covering his eye, cut down on the reflections. Okay, here we go. We'll go back and forth here. Quite phenomenal, really. Yeah, his right eye is fully exposed right there. Check that out. These guys are just, and look at the face up there with the baby laying back. You can see its eyes showing up there. The two little juveniles on top of his head. They're ready in case they need to run. That's why they're uh, latched on to their parent in case they need to go. You see his nostril there flaring up, but he's got his one eye exposed there. Watch as I move the light on him a little bit. Let's watch his eyes real slow here. Both of them are open there. Check that out. You can see his nose more dominant there. Let me see here. He's got both his eyes open on me there. He's ready to tear my head off if he has to protect his family, you know. He's just he's watching me to make sure I'm not a threat. And there's another larger Sasquatch right there showing up. You can see him grinning or frowning, one of the two. There's a bigger Sasquatch right there showing up behind him. Maybe the spouse or an older child or something. He finally blinked. Look at that. He don't like me just keeping the light right on him. His eyes are opening there as the light moved away a little bit. Check him out. So we're going to look at the height of him. Look how tall that is, man. That's a monster. Look at that. He's at least 12 foot tall, at least. He's at least that tall. I'm banking more on about 15 foot because he's leaning over. He's crouching over. And there's possibly one right here looking at me. Right there. There's another one right there. Big one. These are big Sasquatches. They're not tiny in no means. There are some tiny ones in this tribe, but these two here, they're giants. There's the eyes coming out a little bit. You can see the wind shade moving up and down. They just stay so well concealed, you know. It's quite amazing. It really is. I was able to catch his eye, and I see his lens shade has his eyeball showing a slit right there. So that's because I got the light directly on his eye, and he's able to control the light down to where he can still observe me, but not give his position away. But at this point, he knows I know he's there because I'm staying right on him with the light. At this point, he knows the gig's up. But he's not showed any kind of fear or anything. He's not tried to run. He's just sitting right there. Trying to find some good footage of his left eye opening. It's opening a little bit there. Ooh, there's a good one on his right one. Check that one out. Quite amazing. You can see the eye on this one here showing up a little bit. Big conical head. See the ear right there. There's the eye. Big Sasquatch. I would say that this one here, he's leaned way over. But if he was standing up, I bet he would be about the height of this one here, close to it. And then there's one even back here. Check that one out. I didn't even notice that one before. This one looks like they got ears sticking up. That might even be a Dogman. A Dogman with them in the tribe. It sure does look like a Dogman running with the tribe. I have seen them together before. Not all the time, but sometimes you'll catch them together. Well, he's really flaring his nose at me there, so let me see. Let me go back. There his. You can see him blinking. Hold on a second. Trying to get this eye to expose itself. Anyways, that's the footage, man. This one here looks like it's turned to a side profile there now. This video is 5 minutes long. I got some more footage to go through. That's a big Sasquatch. Anyways, for all my new members, I would like to welcome you to the channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I know I say it every video, but people just don't do it. So if you can, subscribe to the channel. If you've been to my channel more than once and watched more than one of my videos, that's a contract between us for you to subscribe to the channel. Alright, peace. And also, pray for Ukraine.